Behind the scenes, could a $44 million AFC East star be the spark Denver needs? While much of the NFL landscape pegged the Denver Broncos as a team entering a lengthy rebuild in 2024, league insiders suggest that general manager George Paton may have other plans. Whispers of a trade pitch involving a high-profile wide receiver from the AFC East valued at $44 million signal a possible shift in strategy for a franchise hungry to regain relevance in a loaded AFC. The context: Broncos at a crossroads after parting ways with quarterback Russell Wilson and absorbing the largest dead cap hit in league history, $85 million. The Broncos appeared destined for a hard reset. Head coach Sean Payton's comments in recent months hinted at a culture overhaul. With an emphasis on long-term development and foundational pieces, Denver's 2024 draft focused heavily on versatile defenders and offensive line depth, further reinforcing the rebuild narrative. The player mentioned in the trade proposal is wide receiver Allen Lazard. He is currently under contract with the New York Jets, having signed a $44 million deal in March 2023. Lazard recently took a significant salary reduction for the 2025 season, dropping his base salary from $11 million to $2.25 million, with $1.75 million guaranteed. New York Post. This contract restructuring makes Lazard a more affordable option for other teams interested in acquiring an experienced wide receiver. The Denver Broncos, who previously expressed interest in Lazard during the 2023 free agency period, could consider making another move to bolster their receiving cores. C. Lazard, 29, has averaged 47 receptions, 630 yards, and 6 touchdowns per season over his career, which positions him as a solid WR2. His experience and skills could be a great addition to the Broncos' offense, especially alongside Courtland Sutton and under the leadership of young quarterback Bo Nix. If you're an NFL fan and want to keep up to date with team moves, technical analysis, and behind-the-scenes trades, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Join our passionate community that lives and breathes football. But now, league sources indicate the Broncos are actively exploring trade scenarios that would bring in a proven playmaker, specifically a wide receiver who has consistently posted over 1,000 receiving yards per season and commands a $44 million contract. The identity of the player remains unconfirmed, but speculation points to names like Stephon Diggs, Bills, or Tyreek Hill, Dolphins, both of whom have been linked to internal tension or evolving team philosophies. Why it makes sense: Denver's offense finished 26th in total yards and 29th in passing touchdowns in 2023. Despite flashes from young talents like Marvin Mims Jr. and Courtland Sutton, the Broncos have lacked a true one receiver capable of dictating coverage and opening up the field. Acquiring an elite wideout would instantly raise the ceiling for whoever starts at quarterback, whether that's rookie Bo Nix, Jarrett Stidham, or a surprise veteran addition. From a financial perspective, Denver has cleared significant cap space by offloading Wilson and restructuring contracts across the roster. According to Over the Cap, the team sits in the top half of the league in cap flexibility, making it plausible to absorb a premium receiver contract while still planning for the future. The AFC arms race: if the trade materializes, it would be a bold response to the high-octane arms race developing in the AFC. The Chiefs still reign supreme, but the Texans, Bengals, and Dolphins have all made aggressive moves to boost their offensive arsenals. In a conference where 30-plus points per game is becoming the standard for contenders, standing still is no longer an option. Moreover, acquiring a top-tier receiver could serve a dual purpose: accelerating offensive production while also giving Payton a proven locker-room presence to set the tone for younger players. That leadership component has been lacking in recent seasons as the team cycled through coaching staff and quarterbacks. A new direction, or a smokescreen, of course. It's possible this trade pitch is simply a calculated leak meant to gauge public and internal reaction. With the NFL draft in the rearview and training camp around the corner, this is prime time for front offices to engage in strategic misdirection. Still, the timing and the source of the buzz suggests real traction. If the Broncos do pull the trigger, it won't just be a roster upgrade, it'll be a statement that Denver isn't content to fade quietly into a multi-year rebuild. They're aiming to compete now, and they want the league to know it. Want to stay ahead of every twist in the NFL offseason? Like and subscribe to join our community of fans who live and breathe the league, where every trade, stat, and strategy matters.